Whoops. Started streaming before I went to the standby logo. Oh, well, that's what happens whenever I'm rushing because the stream I was just on ran later than planned. Oh, here we are. Jacob, feel like I haven't talked to you in forever, he said sarcastically because we were just on the same panel where I may or may not have been wearing duct tape. Can't believe I actually did that. Okay, where were we? Inside a mysterious facility. And we are... Oh, yes, finding the source of the data transmission. Doing missions for Mr. Smythe. Even though I kind of don't like the guy. Fire's key. Alright. About over here. Where are you at? Oh! Ghoul. Howdy, Emma. I'm sure you'd be back in tonight. Apologies for completely missing my own stream yesterday, but my brain doesn't work like most people, and sometimes I don't sleep when I need to, and other times I can't help but sleep when I wish I was awake. That kind of happened yesterday. That 5-minute lie down turned into about a 4-hour nap, which was great, except for the fact that I haven't slept since midnight of last night. Oh, aren't you something special? Please don't make me fight this thing.
What I'm thinking.
Hello there. Nice to finally see a living human face.
Excuse me? Are you a talking crab? Didn't really expect that. Come on, look at the thing so I can look at the thing so I can. There you go.
I can talk, I can sing, I can whistle if you'd like.
Do you have lips
My
to
name's
whistle?
Reggie, or Subject 822 if
Reggie.
you're in my files. What's your name?
They call me the Wayfarer. Not going to school tomorrow because I'm feeling. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Come on, give me the. I can't get past this whole talking crab thing.
Why not? The crab is far and away.
Yeah, living human face. That's right,
genius.
Chapel.
Did you
Uh-oh
know
is
that
correct.
Crabs evolved into existence at least 5 times throughout history. We even survived the nuclear holocaust.
Technically, humanity did too.
Resilient we crabs are, which is more than I can say for most humans.
Oh, and I did some EQ and noise cancellation tweaking on my mic. I don't think it's going to be enough that it's probably noticeable, but if it's noticeably bad, let me know, because I can revert things. But with all the fans I have going in here, it usually is fairly noisy if I don't tweak things just correctly.
Yep. See that panel over there? It links up to the central computers. I was able to figure out how to get it to send out a signal to the outside world.
Well, congratulations, it worked.
Of course it did. Here you stand asking about it.
Okay, why'd you do it?
I'm glad you asked. See that corpse over there? Yeah, the one that looks like flayed giblets.
Something to tell you here. What's that, Emma?
That's Professor Mina Carpenter. Or what's left of her. She's the one who made me like this. After a few hundred casualties.
Like Frankenstein and his monster.
The scientist who played God and died for his efforts. I see what you mean. Except I did not kill my creator. Let that be known.
Got a great new friend here, Beard. It would be interesting if I could actually recruit this dude as a companion.
But can you do me a favor?
You know what? I looked away at the exactly wrong spot, and Sure, I'm just gonna say yes. Say yes to more things. That's my motto.
Ever since I watched Professor Carpenter die, I've been stuck in this tank. And it's fine. I get my food automatically, and this little robot fellow cleans up my leavings. But it's so boring. I want to go outside, swim in the Thames, feel the sun on my shell, see the world in all its...
Okay, I was kind of making a joke, but are you really about to become a companion? Let's see, I was on the Alistar segment live stream and sold my soul to it. Well, you know, I hope it was a good deal, because you only get the one. Sure. I think you're probably going to try to kill me at some point, but... come on, game. Come on. Why not?
Really? Thank you. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Freedom at last. You can switch off the container.
I mean, yes, he is a horrific nightmare creature, but...
Then if you spin the valve in the main
he's intelligent.
the Thames outflow pipe will open and I'll be free.
Wait, am I just letting you out into the world, or are you coming
If
for
there
me?
are any other test subjects lurking about, probably best just to terminate them. Mad bunch they are. Too aggressive to be reasoned with.
I mean, it could be argued that Reggie's just a victim here.
Good luck.
Alright. Let's, check around before we deactivate anything. I think there's an upstairs I haven't been to yet. Arthur, I'm not gonna say that you're about to be replaced, but... Talking mitten crab? You might be about to be replaced. It's gonna make a hidden crab army for me. Wait a minute, are we gonna go forth into the wilderness, into the wasteland, and give everybody crabs?
You want to look like me.
I don't know if that's really the legacy I want to leave behind. This must be the shortcut way out? Yeah. This is the door that I found earlier. Okay. Let's go release Reggie. Crab people. That's right. I mean, we've got fish people, zombie people, tree people. So crab people is not really that big of a stretch if you think about it. What's the telephone option? What's that? Oh, check in with Smythe. Alright, quick save. I want to see what Smythe has to say, but I think I want to let this guy out because I think Smythe is going to tell me I should kill him. Oh, it's a reference to South Park. Yeah, my South Park references are not, my South Park knowledge is not great.
Ahoy hoy, Wayfarer.
Ahoy hoy,
I
Smythe.
trust everything is under control, and this is merely a courtesy call.
I'm gonna be blunt. The transmission is coming from a talking crab. Goes by the name of Reggie.
I see. So one of the good professor's pets survived. Euthanize it.
No. He seems kind of cool. Beard crabs? God, I hope not.
Professor Carcarter's research was highly unstable. The very existence of Subject 822 presents a security risk. Eliminating risk is why you're here.
Considering I called him
Everything
Reggie,
in that
and you know
lab
his
must be
subject number.
destroyed. Were any scrap of evidence to be removed from that lab, the results would be catastrophic.
Yeah, but you're...
It is for this reason every Angel lab is equipped with a self-destruct mechanism. Once it's activated, I would suggest taking a quick exit.
See, Smythe is not nearly as, like, ambiguous as Mr. House was in New Vegas. At least he doesn't seem that way. He definitely seems more menacing. What about Reggie?
The test subject will die if you do your job. You can do your job, can't you?
I don't really want to be working for you. I don't have a choice. I'm not going to kill Reggie.
Then
Suck
I
it.
shall.
No! Cancel the self-destruct. Screw you, Smythe. Manually initiate the lab's self... No, I'm not doing that. Don't worry, Reggie, we're good. Reggie, if you turn out to be an asshole, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, I thought this is where you said I deactivated something? Let me read through this. First trial, 1 test grafting techniques, human neural tissue into crustacean exoskeleton host, 10 human subject, 5 male, 5 female, prepared in the surgical suite, sedated for duration of the procedure, etc., etc., etc. Okay, Reggie, my reading comprehension is bad. What was that supposed to? Oh, that's your poop droid. Okay, reloading. Yeah. Just in case I screwed something up by talking to Smythe first. So I want to let Reggie out. I'm gonna give him a chance. Bill Cipher interrupted. You can't, my interactions with Bill Cipher have been limited, but tends to stick his triangle nose where it doesn't belong. Deactivate containment protocols. There we go. Spin the maintenance valve to free Reggie. Reggie, you better not betray me. Giant growing crab monster, you. Or glowing crab monster. Okay, requires key. Go upstairs, drop down. Probably. Maybe? Oh, please don't tell me I have to find a key in here. The keys in this mod are notoriously difficult to find. Arthur, out of my way, buddy. Aquarium maintenance key. Yeah, I really just need to install that mod that makes keys stick out. Just for the sake of being streamlined and progress. You have a key? Reggie, where's the key, buddy? Alright. Good talking to you. What are the chances it's in here? No. No.
Not to interrupt. Can't avoid this fight.
Excuse me, I'm dealing with mild radiation poisoning. Could you not? Shoot the glass. You know, normally I would say that wouldn't work, but considering I started the game by punching my way through glass, maybe it would have. I suspect I went the way I was supposed to, considering I'm getting attacked. Oh, wait. I forgot I'm doing this without wearing a hat. My bald spot's showing. Alright, what hat should I wear? Odor, Bowler, Deerstalker, Dirty Postman, Homburg, Marauder, Party, Topper, Tricorn. Let me know. It's not like we see it, but we know it's there. And that's the important part. Yep. Reggie? You good, buddy? Oh, wait, I should try to shoot the glass. Don't think it's gonna work, but yeah, I should. Nope. Alright, Jacob, you owe me 2 shotgun rounds. You good, buddy? Say goodbye to Reggie. He's not becoming a... Uh-oh. He's not becoming a companion. I just have to say goodbye. And then... What's going on, Reggie? 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 I thought we were cool, buddy. Reggie, are we good? Let me get through the glass. I guess I'm not going that way. Oh, I really wasted my time trying to get through the glass. I'm gonna die. Oh no. No, that's the other way out. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. No. Ugh. Reggie, how could you? Feel like I might have not done the best thing there. May have made a mistake. Kind of don't know if I'm ever going to see Reggie again. Just when I thought we were making a connection.
This place is rancid, and I don't have a nose anymore.
Oh, I didn't see this here previously.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the London Aquarium, a sanctuary of aquatic wonders. Today we're offering you a sneak peek into our resilient marine life and a special feature on the mitten crab invasion. First, let's address the elephant in the room, or in this case, the whales. Our beloved whale exhibit is currently unavailable, as these majestic creatures have answered the call of duty. They now serve the British Army, providing blubber. We assure you they're in good hands, but we do miss their presence here. Now, onto our feature exhibit, the Chinese mitten crab invasion. These little critters, also known as the Shanghai hairy crabs, have made quite a name for themselves as invaders. Mitten crabs are known for their distinctive furry claws and their ability to adapt to a variety of environments. Unfortunately, they've adapted a bit too well. They've invaded our rivers and are causing havoc in our local ecosystems.
Darn invasive
In this
species.
exhibit, you'll learn about the biology, behavior, and the impact these crabs have on native species. It's a fascinating, albeit concerning study in adaptation and survival. We encourage you to explore our informational displays and interactive holograms to better understand the ongoing challenges posed by invasive species. Together, we can work towards preserving the delicate balance of our aquatic environments.
Rubbish behind.
And there you have it, folks, a glimpse of the London Aquarium. While some exhibits may be temporarily closed due to structural damage caused by the war, we're committed to sharing the wonders of our underwater world with you. Thank you for joining us on this holotape tour. Please enjoy the visit and remember to spread the word about the importance of conservation in our ever-changing world. Please also remember to hand your holotape player in at the desk. Thank you.
Kind of find it funny that it's the Chinese mitten crab, not just because of the Fallout universe and, you know, being at war with China and such, but a couple years ago, my mom told me she was going on an informative like trail hike with a guy that identified different plant species and things like that. And there was a Chinese couple that were visiting the U.S. as tourists, and he pointed out one of the trees in Texas. We have the Chinese tallow tree, which is famously invasive, very difficult to kill, and a couple other different plants that started with Chinese, whatever they were. And every time he mentioned them, he would talk about how they were invasive and negative comments and things like that. And apparently, at one point, according to my mother, he asked, does anybody have any questions? And the Chinese guy raised his hand and said, what do you have against everything Chinese? He just, and the guide was just so completely embarrassed because he wasn't thinking like that. He's just thinking agriculturally. Certain plants and animals don't have natural predators and will just forever be a problem. Last time I got in one of these, please don't abduct me again. Entering this telephone will irreversibly sever all ties with other factions. Your allegiance will be absolute and alternate paths forever closed. Oh, okay. I don't want to side with Smite. But I guess I guess Camelot's gonna be the next path then. Is talking to Camelot, I've already severed ties with the fifth column. Okay, back to Camelot we go. Quite realized we were at that point. Back to the Happy Endings Caravan Park, where everybody's happy and all the caravans are rocking. So don't go knock. Certainly not if there's a sock on the door. And I hope Reggie shows up at the end of the game. Or before the end of the game. We'd be for a good companion. Just don't tell Arthur. No, who are we kidding? Arthur knows he would have been a good companion too. Oh, that's why things sound weird. Sorry. Forgot to adjust something on my headphones.
And just
Nice treehouse.
Who's there? Let's do this.
Oh, bloat flies. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. There we go. Pop. I guess I do need to decide what hat to put on. I don't want a sunburn on my head. Those really suck. If you've never experienced it, be glad. Oh, I got a bloatfly and a cannibal.
you're done.
Oh, can't aim.
Face the mate.
Seriously?
Some blood got on
No. I'm about to die. Yep. I always forget those things poison you. Hate bloatflies. Come on, game. You don't have to remind me that I'm dead by showing me that. Back to happy endings. Let's go a little bit slower. Pick things off as we go. I was hoping to just get through here and not have to fight. Wait. There was what? Oh, yeah. Just gonna try to put performance overlay up so I can keep track of things, but I forgot that since something changed in OBS, it doesn't really recognize Fallout
Not to interrupt your regularly
as a
scheduled
game
wandering, but keep an
capture,
eye out.
so I can't do overlays and such. Stupid blowflies. Let's drink a little something or other. Ooh, I forgot I still have blood packs. Let's have a blood pack.
You're done.
Uh-oh. Hate these things. And you.
Jesus, it hurts. It really does.
This the might of the Mountbatten.
Damn.
I believe your behind belongs to me. You daft git.
Arthur out here claiming people's behinds again. Arthur, I gotta get you a gun. Something with actual ammo that you use.
Successful.
I guess that means I have to get you ammo. Float fly meat? Nothing? Why even fight you then? You guys just tell me what all this is about. So I can make peace, get in good with the Camelot crew. You don't think you've heard... What? Oh... You don't think you've heard Roman say that much? Yeah. Okay. Something crashed. It's saying the game, but the game is still technically running, so... Gonna do... Save, and then I'll click OK, and hopefully Fallout doesn't just shut down. This is weird. Yeah, I hope I didn't cross a line with Roman. He did know about it. He did technically encourage what I did. But, I kept it off the screen most of the time. It was just like little comedy bits here and there. Yeah, apparently the game crashed even though the game was still running. Alright, stand by. Ugh. I really believed that he was just going to wrap up at 9:30, well, Central, our time. Regardless if we had gotten all the way through the movie or not. Just be like, nope, that's it. We're done. I'm done. We're out. But he's stuck with it. Is that glowing? Oh, because it's a crash log. That's not what I want. Back to streaming. There we go. One of London's most disgusting creatures, the blowfly, shoots magma straight joke. Yeah, I hate the blowfly. I hate blowflies. They weren't that bad in New Vegas. There weren't that many of them, but they didn't seem to dance around quite as much as the ones in Fallout 4 do. It's so difficult to hit them without VATS, and even with VATS. Ugh. Alright, who do I gotta talk to?
Need something?
I've been sitting at the round table to investigate the forest fire.
It's about time. There's been too much confusion around this fire. It must be stamped out.
Too much confusion? You can't get no relief? Alright, who started the fire?
Harold Bailey himself, I suspect. Or maybe his father. I doubt he would have gotten any of his boys to do it.
How do you know it was the Baileys?
Who else would do it? If you have any evidence to the contrary, then fair enough. I'll put a sock in it. But I don't know anyone else with a motive.
Alright, what are your thoughts on the Baileys?
Well, I'm certainly not shy about making their involvement in
You
the
did
fire
show
known.
swords.
I think they're good
a
people
whole lot.
at
Yeah,
heart.
you
They're
did.
just stubborn. They know that land is ours. We moved into the area and claimed it weeks before they even arrived. And they think just because they helped build this place that we owed them. They received banquets of food in return. More than fair. This was the early days of Camelot, nearly 8 years ago. They could
8
have
years?
starved without
Oh my
our
goodness.
generosity.
Alright, what were you doing the night of the fire?
I was preparing dinner for my family. I do terrific venison stew. Here, have a can.
I like venison.
Very well.
Why did John Fletcher challenge Thomas Bailey to a duel?
I'm not sure. I'll be honest, what my brother did was regrettable. John and the boy weren't part of this feud, or at least they shouldn't have been. Being knights of Camelot, they live, or lived, at the castle. Seems they had a feud of their own after the fire, a microcosm of conflict. It's unfortunate it escalated. I almost lost my Mary last year to illness. I can't imagine the pain Harold must be going through. Whatever he did, no one deserves that.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Edward Fletcher, hunter by trade. Me and my family packed up shop and came to Albion 7 years ago, from Bromley. Back there, we had to fend for ourselves. But here, we're protected. We can hunt in peace. It's a good living, and we're good at it. Me and my brother come from a long line of huntsmen. Our father, grandfather, and great-grandfather all stalked the wastes. And I hope my descendants will do the same. Mary, my oldest, continues the tradition. Sarah, my youngest, can't stand it. Says it's cruel. Each to their own, I guess.
Now, yeah, do you need any help?
Wouldn't say we need help. But if you ever fancy picking up a spear, I'd pay you well for any game you bring us.
What if I pick up a gun and not a spear? Alright,
Later.
I don't really care what you have for sale at the moment. Don't imagine you have a ton of ammo for my guns. Alright, let's see here. Go talk to this other guy. I don't know how long I'm gonna last in here. The overwhelming desire to sleep always hits me at the most inopportune times. But it's okay. I can sleep in an hour or two. Ooh, Harold. Hold on, Harold. I can't talk to you like that. It just looks weird. Go back to the main menu and reload so he doesn't have the the racist face. It just happens. That's a bug that happens with VRAM limitations. And seeing as I'm running on a laptop on an old 1060, which only has 3 gigabytes of VRAM, even factoring in my the system allocated like hard drive space for extra VRAM, it has issues sometimes. Okay, it's just not going to load his face proper. All right, well, we're just going to pretend you're wearing a white cap and white gloves.
Hello there.
Been sent by the round table to investigate the forest fire.
Good. The truth about this fire will prove our innocence.
All right, so who started it?
The Fletchers. I don't have any evidence, but I know it was them. That may not be good enough for the round table, but it's good enough for me. They're criminals.
So we all know it's not going to be either of them, right? All right, tell me your thoughts on the Fletchers.
They were nice enough at first. We even helped build that treehouse of theirs, but they quickly revealed their true colors.
That land is rightfully ours. It's on our side of the walkway. Stopping our field at some arbitrary line is ridiculous.
They have the entire
All
woods to
lines are
hunt in.
arbitrary.
Do you know how much additional manpower it takes to haul wood long distance? I used to think they were just stubborn. Now I know it's something more malicious. After what they did to my son, I'll never forgive them.
All right, what were you doing the night of the fire, my guy?
Listening to the radio. I always tune into Nigel's show in the evenings. I'd almost drifted off in my chair when the smoke got me up. I thought the whole forest was going to burn down. We managed to stop the spread with the water from the pond.
Amelia Pond? Edward Fletcher accuses your family of starting the fire.
Of course he does. Look, I know this fire doesn't look good for us. It mostly being their land. But I promise you, it wasn't us. The Fletchers are conniving. They know if we ever did something like that, we'd face sanctions. Most likely, they'd get their half of the land back. No worries.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I didn't lose my son. He was taken from me. That whoreson, John Fletcher, murdered him.
Ooh,
He can call it a duel all he wants. Fletcher knew my son wouldn't refuse. Thomas would have done anything to defend our family.
Worst of all, Fletcher knew he'd win. He's a trained killer since birth. It was murder. Murder hiding behind the notion of honor. John Fletcher is a bitter old man to rob my son of the rest of his life. Someone with a good sword hand should give him what for.
I should try myself. I want to tear his guts out with my bare hands. But all I can do is swing this axe. And my sons already lost their brother.
Well, even if it was a legal fight, he was told not to fight to the death by Arthur. You know, I don't really care about yourself. What about help?
We have too many workers for the little land we have. But we'll buy any wood you can spare. Give you a good price for it, too.
It's buying wood. The money's on the dresser.
See you around.
Goodbye to you. I am going to go back to the other guy and see what he has for sale, because it just occurred to me he might have a new hat. That might solve... Oh. Regimental?
Should you find yourself possessed by a murderous rage, allow me to offer my services.
The robot has lipstick. Let's see them Lilu Chi-Chi's beard. Look, I didn't go that far on Roman's stream, but I still have the pile of duct tape next to me that came off of my body, and there's a lot more hair attached to it than I would like to admit. 31 subs away from 400. Awesome. Well, let me put the tiniest little bit of whatever modicum of influence I've got with, I think, my 55 subs. If anybody wants to check out Jacob's channel, I'll have to remember to put that in the description. But I'm over there pretty much every week. Game. I'm not even looking at you right now. Just I'm trying to do. There we go. Actually, what am I doing? Jacob, you got a wrench. Plug it in the chat, just in case. You never know who's going to see it on the replay. But yeah, we do old movie reviews, sometimes newer movie reviews, X-Files movie reviews, whatever the heck Jacob's got, like, in the back of his mind. I think the next thing is Ben-Hur, which is going to be a first watch for me, so I'm looking forward to that. And just the other day, we did the Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl. So that kind of gives you a pretty good range of what we cover over there, so yeah. Alright, Regimental. Let's see what you've got. Not looking by now, just browsing. Oh, you are a
Remember,
shop.
there's nothing frivolous about purchasing multiple firearms. You won't have buyer's remorse if you're dead.
It's true. You won't have buyer's remorse if you're dead. What's that line? Buy once, cry once? Like, that basically spend the money. Because if you don't, you're going to just have to spend a whole bunch more money and then cry about it again later. Well, if there's really anything here I'm going to want. Ooh, British Power Fists. About ammo. 303s. Always can use some 303. There you go. Jacob's channel is in the chat. Yeah. Jacob Ironside. Good guy. Good channel. And yes, it's I'm shilling for a place where I am every week. But check it out. Let's do even 50. Beardo Liberty nip slip. No, there was definitely no nip slippage underneath that duct tape. Let me tell you, there was mild concern that there was going to be some damage done when I took that duct tape off. Chapel says, got to head out early tonight. Always a pleasure, Beard. Catch you in a bit. Chapel, thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure to have you here. Sorry to get much covered tonight and for missing last night, but I'll try to make it up. Is that a lady bot of the night? You know what? In the world of Fallout where the robot called Fisto exists, I wouldn't be surprised. Right, wait. I need to see if this guy has a fancy new hat for me. Because I still haven't decided which hat I'm putting on. But if he's got something new...
Need
Edward,
something?
do you happen to have stereotypical or like Robin Hood archer hats?
Let's see. We might still have some surplus in storage.
No worries, glad you're okay. Yeah, I just fell asleep. Take care, man. See you around. Not seeing a hat. I'm seeing a quiver. Doesn't really benefit me any. You let me down, man. Okay, so... Oh, I've got the face bug now, too. We're just going to pretend I didn't see that. And for a hat, we're going to go with the... The deer stalker. Yep, definitely have the face bug. We're just not going to look at the face. Alright, go back to the leader of Camelot, Arthur. Wait, why did it send me over here? Not crazy, right? Oh, optional question members of the Fletcher family to get a confession. Question members of the Bailey family to get a confession. Oh, I'm gonna really wish that I had charisma, aren't I? But I don't have charisma. Alright, let's... So, does it change based on who I choose? Is it kind of like the hunters? No, Jacob. It's brownface. And the leader of Canada can get away with it, so can my guy in the game. Plus, it's not my choice.
What's
it just
that?
happens. Hi, Jane Fletcher. I've been sitting by the round table to investigate the forest fire.
I see. Be careful out there. The Baileys are loose cannons. Take
Okay.
care.
Sarah Fletcher. See, it's one of the hats I want right there.
I'm Sarah. The rest of my family are hunters, but I know better. The animals feel pain just as we do. They act like I'm some kind of revolutionary.
Did you set fire to the forest so that they would get shut down for being hunters?
Those Baileys couldn't stand to leave a nice woods be. They had to chop it all down for the sake of materialistic things like chairs. They didn't get their way, so they burnt it down.
I don't know why that struck me as so funny. They had to turn it down for materialistic things such as chairs. Oh my god, the chairs. Why are there so many chairs?
Later.
Alright,
Why
Mary.
didn't God give Radstags 2 bodies instead of 2 heads? That's the bit we don't eat.
I mean, you can still harvest meat off the cheek. It's not as much as like a pig's cheek. There's still something there. I've got questions.
Oh, sure. I bet it was the Baileys. They most likely discovered fire for the first time in their lineage and got carried away.
Brutal. Well, tell me about yourself.
I'm Mary, Camelot's greatest huntress. I've perfected the art. My cousin Damien's pretty good, I don't doubt it. But I'm the best there is. Don't be a stranger.
Well, okay then. Well, let's go ask the other guys. Hey, Mr. Limps a
Can I
lot.
help you?
Ooh, everybody's got the dark face bug right now. I've been sitting at the round table,
Yeah?
yada yada yada.
Good. Not sure who done it myself. All I know is that my brother shouldn't have died over some poxy forest.
Mary Sue. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm gonna have to go exit to the menu again and try to fix this. It's so
Are you?
distracting.
You round table lot could have stopped it. But you didn't.
I'm not a member
You
of the
just
round
stood
table.
And watched it happen.
I literally just walked up on the scene, dude. Why are you limping?
He had an accident, that's all. A tree fell on me. Hazard of the trade. I'm Ryan Bailey. Not much to say, really. I don't get up to much. I work hard, and I keep my head down.
Alright.
Bye.
Good talking to you, Ryan. I shouldn't have to quit the desktop to fix this. Usually I can... Oh, just end... Well, the game crashed. Great. Ugh. Why? It didn't really change much. Just updated a couple of mods that I already had installed, and those weren't dramatically game altering. Could be just because I'm in a very wooded area and it's pushing my poor graphics card and its VRAM to its limits. I'll wait till I get loaded back in before I bring the game back up. Give it its best chance. So I don't have anything extra loaded in the background that I normally don't. Huh. I don't know. Let's just get this sorted out between these two families. There's got to be some evidence out there someplace that it's not linking me to just yet that actually tells me, all right, we're just going to have to deal with the face bug. Who else can I talk to around here? Frank. Oh, is it going to be... It's not that neither are responsible, but both are responsible. This is a Capulet Montague forbidden romance sort of setup. So what are the chances that out there that Limpy and one of the Fletchers were hooking up, had a campfire, and it got out of hand? Sure about that, Timothy? Okay, you are. Hmm. Wanted me ticket carrot. So I didn't get a confession on any of them. Alright, which one of you guys was like banging a Fletcher out in the forest? Oh, I'm still on the standby screen. Damn it.
We were just woodcutters, but soon
Good
enough
job,
we
Steven.
started building our own furniture, and then other people's furniture, and then houses and everything in between. We finally feel like we belong somewhere. I hope the rest of London will see what's happening here and accept Camelot as the way forward.
There's a Tremors video game? And I guess I'm not really surprised. I'd be more surprised if it was a modern Tremors video game.
Go on. No worries.
Alright, I don't think I'm going to get anything from
See you
these guys. I still think this guy was up to something. He just
Can I
don't want to
help you?
fess up.
Bye.
I think he was out there having a rendezvous with one of the Fletcher ladies. Okay, there's a marker right here. What is it leading me to? There's got to be some evidence here. Wait, this is the fire everybody's worried about? This tiny little space? Piece of radsnake antler could have broken off during the commotion of the fire. What else am I looking for here? Ooh, blood. Somebody was injured out here. Maybe Mr. Limsalot? Trail of blood ends here with what looks to be a medical kit. Must have been a person that was injured. Okay, so I needed to find this before I go talk to that guy. Oh, now you have something to say, huh?
Hello, sir. Name's Timothy, or Timmy for short. Saw the fire with me own eyes, I did. Thought the old forest was a goner till it started chucking down. Could be I can help with your investigation. Always fancied a career in sleuthing.
How much is it gonna cost? Timothy Bailey.
I watched you snooping round like a prat, that's why.
Oh, you don't have to call me names, but, you know, could be worse.
Harold and Susan. But I just call them Mum and Dad. I'm their youngest.
That's great. Did they put you up to this?
Up to what? I just want to help with the investigation, that's all.
Oh, that means Thomas Bailey was your older brother.
Thanks. I try not to think about it. Me and me older brother Ryan looked up to Thomas.
Alright, well, how can you help me?
Well, since I don't fancy digging round in the mud for clues, I can do you one better. I saw a bloke light the fire that night. I didn't see his mug. I was watching from the lumberyard, but he was suited up like a Camelot knight. He ran off to the old shack over there. I didn't follow him or nothing. I'm not supposed to go out on my own. So, did I crack the case or what?
Well, you've certainly given me a lead, buddy. Is there anything else you noticed? Although, let's talk quick and wrap this up, because you're going to get canceled with that face.
Not really. It was dark until the fire properly got going. By then, he'd run off to the shack. You know, checking the trees. It's a family business.
Did you start the fire, Timmy?
No worries. I'm always glad to lend a hand to those in need.
Alright, let's check out this shed.
I've lived enough years to know this world will never run out of surprises.
Broken lantern. Could have started the fire. Incriminating letter. Ooh. John Fletcher. I have a cunning plan to get one over on the Baileys. At night, start a fire in the forest, They can't expand their lumber yard then. Your brother, Edward Fletcher. Seems like a...
That thing takes me back to the old times.
Really that easy?
Times.
This is why you don't write down your crimes. Yeah. I guess we're done here? Check the letter's authenticity. Yeah. Find the person injured during the fire. Okay. Glad I double checked. Let's go back to Mr. Limpsalot. But first, the Fletchers. Check the letter's authenticity. That definitely seems like it's not legit.
Need something?
I found this letter addressed to your brother from yourself. Care to comment?
What? Let me see that. Well, this certainly isn't my handwriting. Looks like it were written by a child. And why would I address my brother by his full name?
It was Timmy, wasn't it?
Why would I have him burn down my own land? To get one over on them? That's ridiculous. Us Fletchers don't act in pettiness. Tricked by the Baileys, no doubt. I trust you to see the truth of this letter and dismiss it in your inquiries.
Okay, so we're gonna go over, talk to the dude who's limping. I'm gonna guess that he injured himself putting out the fire, and that little bastard Timmy started it.
Can I help
Right.
you?
Tell me the truth. Why are you limping?
He had an accident, that's all. A tree fell on me. Hazard of the trade.
Oh, damn it. Perception. That would make sense with a lot of trees around. Damn trees. Shh. Alright, back up. So you need endurance, luck, need perception. Alright, we're gonna have to eat something. Or more likely drink it. Scotch, endurance, strength, intelligence, no. Low leaf gin, intelligence, strength, no. Guess it must be a chem setup. I'll put it up for chems. Endurance, damage. Rads. Do I seriously not have anything to up my perception? Alright, hold on.
Hello there.
Harold, what do you have for sale? And, yeah.
Wood, tools, and other bits.
Weapons, not interested. Apparel. No. Cold cider gives me charisma. Trimmer's game looks a bit shit. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll have to take a look at it when I'm done here. All right. do have 2 level ups. So save. I think I'm gonna add to my perception. It'll give me weapon accuracy and bats. Yeah, I normally don't worry about that, but since I'm using bats a lot more in this playthrough. Is that enough? I think it is.
Can I help you?
Ryan. Buddy.
He had an accident, that's all. A tree fell on me. Hazard of the trade.
Looks to be inflicted by something sharp, not something as blunt as a tree.
Oh shit. It's not what it looks like. At least, it didn't happen the way you think. Please, just let me explain. It was an accident. Me and Timmy were sneaking off to the tavern that night. We wanted to surprise Thomas. One of those bleeding radstags came out of nowhere and rammed right into my leg. I didn't even notice I dropped the lantern. We ran off, and Timothy went to get me some bandages. By the time he came back, the fire started.
So Timmy didn't do it. He's just a big-ass liar. Why did Timmy frame somebody else?
I don't know. I told him not to. We knew this fire would be bad for the family, me especially. I guess he wanted to protect me. Probably afraid of losing another brother.
Well, I'm gonna have to tell somebody.
Please, tell Arthur the whole truth. Make him understand.
I'll think about it. Back to Arthur, and not the one that's following me around. Alright. Where is Boss Arthur? Not that you're not a boss, Arthur. But you're not. I forgot that is locked here. So it'd be convenient if it wasn't.
Patience is key, for the quest continues.
Cool. Thanks for sharing. Nope. Is it just locked down till morning?
How goes the investigation?
I know who started the fire.
Go on.
I mean, yeah, technically it
As
was
I
the Baileys.
unfortunately suspected. The evidence?
It was Ryan and Timothy Bailey. Ryan confessed, but it was just an accident. No one else knows it was them. I assume. I didn't ask about that.
I was so sure this was about the land. I didn't think Harold and Edward could both be wrong. What exactly happened?
They were sneaking off to the tavern. A Radstag ran into Ryan's leg. We dropped the lantern. It was a total accident. They had an unlucky break with Radstag, which caused them to quickly tune out the entire place. Yeah, they were sneaking off to the tavern.
Those poor boys. The guilt they must be feeling over their brother. Terrible. I'll have a talk with them. Consider the matter dealt with. I know Edward Fletcher. He's not one to demand sanctions over the mistakes of 2 boys. And Harold? Well, I'll talk with him too. I asked for the truth and you gave it to me. Now I must act on it. I shall be glad to settle this dispute amicably. Thank you. You've done well
welcome.
And proven yourself worthy of Camelot. From this day forth, this land is your land.
This land is my land.
It as your own. I bestow upon you the rank of sergeant. May you serve it well. Now, I had questions if we ever cross paths. Questions about our new head of the civil service, Smythe. Guinevere, our agent in Westminster, has been looking into them for years, but they remain elusive. Who are they?
He's the leader of an underground organization known as Angel. He controls the gentry from behind the scenes, using an army of clone soldiers and scientists. Boy, just laying everything out there. That's a lot to tell a guy right from the get-go.
I see. That's some alarming intel. How did you come by it?
Well, I accidentally found myself working for him. I woke up in Angel Labs with no memory of who I was. When I escaped, I followed their trail. It's true.
Rough. I imagine that trail led you to Westminster. But who let you in? Few have the privilege to come and go.
I'm not sure who put me on the list, but I was on it. I think it was Smythe who put me on the list. They said something about meeting in Westminster face-to-face.
Curious. I assume that meeting never happened, judging by your prompt incarceration.
Oh, you heard about that, huh?
After you escaped, Tristan and Istolt met you at the tournament. It seems you were more than just an observer. They said you were looking for explosives, so I must assume you were behind the explosion. Why exactly?
Explosions are cool. Man knows Mr. X told me Smythe would be there. He claimed to be an Angel dissident who says I did blow it up. I received instructions from some weirdo calling himself Mr. X that wanted to knock out Smythe. Yeah, let's go with the first one. Don't call him a weirdo.
So you wanted to kill Smythe, but ended up causing the tragedy that gave them more power. I'd wager Mr. X was more fond of Smythe than he let on.
Yeah, I think so too.
But that's in the past. No point dwelling on it. I expect this Smythe character will take a role in things to come. We must be ready to face all the gentry can throw at us. They're with Smythe now. That gets me onto your next assignment. I want to strike a blow against the Tommies, but I don't want to take military action. At least not yet. Percival is looking into something that you can help with. Speak to him. Good luck, Sergeant.
I don't really want to fight the Tommies. There are so many factions in this thing. Alright, well, before I... Yeah, let's go ahead and just go in here first. But I think once this loads in, I'm probably going to call it for the night. I wanted to get a little bit earlier start. Hell, I wanted to actually play for like 3 or 4 hours yesterday, but we all saw how that worked out. Just don't have the energy in me tonight. That's all right. Ooh. Maybe if I could actually get a full, regular, good night's sleep. And tomorrow would be better. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to try to do another, a little bit earlier stream tomorrow, that being Friday. Try to go a little bit earlier, start at maybe 8 o'clock p.m. Central my time. But yeah. I don't know. I'll set it up. I'll put the posts out. But that's going to be it for me. I can feel myself fading fast, and if I keep going, it's just going to be more and more yawning, which it's already been increasingly that. So, thanks, folks, in the chat tonight. Jacob Chapel, R2 the Icky, Emma, Squeak a Mouse, anybody who drops by later and watches the replay, thank you very much. Do the things with the buttons, you know what to do. If you want to find me wherever else I am, linktr.ee/Beard of Liberty. It's all there. I've got a special unscheduled show coming up on Monday Monday afternoon. I'll be, at least right now, it looks like I'll be joining Leon at Words of Paradise for his Monday afternoon show before we do the After the Weekend movie review, which we regularly do on Monday evenings, and it's going to be Jumanji. But I think that's all I've got for now. If I just keep going, it's just going to get less and less coherent and less interesting. So switch over to the standby. That's all I've got. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for doing the things. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.